Hey there guys, welcome back one more time. Look who I have with me. It's the wonderful Rox, coming in from the team of Ace. Rox, coming in now to this Challenger Cup, Season 3 champion, so definitely off to a nice start already in the past. I mean, how are you feeling coming into this one?
It's definitely gonna be, well, I'm excited, a little bit nervous. I just kind of hope we do our best.
Yeah, nervous, how come?
I mean, I haven't been, because I've been on Ignite for a while, so it's kind of just been sitting up in Master Tier. I haven't actually played on main roster since Master, was implemented as a system. So wow. It's been a while. So this will be my first time playing in, any sort of cup thing. Because last time I didn't have to, do all this extra stuff to get into Masters, kind of got the star. Now we gotta go through this process, I guess.
Damn, dude, actually, we'll put the effort in this time.
Yeah.
Damn, sucks, dude. That's cool though. I mean, so you made your own team up this time. Are you did you do it because you just wanted to make your own team and do your own thing?
Actually, Saluna and Rosie came to me and said they wanted to make a team. Because, I mean, the two of them have been playing together forever. And me and them have been playing together for a long time as well in various different side leagues and stuff, but never in VRML. And eventually, after VRPL, after they played together in NEPA, and we played together at LAN, at the Redshift LAN, and eventually just you know what, let's just do it in VRML too, why not? And so we got the team.
Hey, dude, that's a good reason, man. That's a damn good reason. All right, it'll be cool to see how you guys play together then for this first competition together. Anything that you're gonna try and pull in particular to help get you that win? It's gonna be different from what you've done in the past.
I mean, we've changed some stuff up. Just kind of trying to adjust some of our losses we've had and going up on the ladder, adjusting to bringing the new sub on for the CC. So it's definitely gonna be. We've definitely had to make some adjustments, but I'm feeling pretty good.
Sweet, dude. Yeah, perfect. All right, cool. So anything that you do want to say then to our lovely viewers at home, make them cheer for you for this one?
I mean, nothing really. I think we got a pretty good chance. I don't know if we're necessarily the favorite, so maybe we'll get some underdog fans, but we're definitely up there, so I don't know how much that will get. So, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah, good reason, dude. Good reason. Go and cheer along for the Aces here, and best of luck, dude. We'll see you in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, easy.
Hey everyone, I'm Offbeat. I am here with the esteemed members of G2X, one of our most noteworthy Challenger Cup competitors. Thank you guys for coming to be here. You guys excited for the cup?
Yes. Yes we are.
Yeah.
Yes we are. Yes we are.
I should hope so. You guys have had quite the season coming into this. You start off real hot, the 5-0 run, and then a little trouble near the end, but you managed to sneak in right at the last second to snatch that last spot. How are you guys feeling?
We're feeling good. Last 2 weeks, I think, we had some trouble with Ace and 87. They're both really good teams, but it was mainly the mental game, and we didn't really play at 100%. So I think that if we do play at 100%, I think we have a better chance. So yeah, we're looking forward to Challenge Cup this week.
Yeah. Still feeling good about it. That's awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. You guys going to be changing anything up too much, or you think you've got your game ready, you've got your systems, and you're ready to just kind of roll with that, and you think you've got what it takes with that?
We've been looking at a little bit of changes team-wise, just team comp-wise, and the way we're gonna play. We're not 100% sure yet, but we will be sure by Friday. But yeah, hope you guys look forward to that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Want to say anything?
This is the open floor. Anything you want to say to all your adoring fans? Why should everyone be cheering for G2X?
We're the underdogs. We're the underdogs.
We are the underdogs.
Exactly.
Nobody thinks we're gonna win. So
This is
however we do.
for some of us. This is for all of us actually. This is our first Challenger Cups.
That's
We're
cap.
actually really hyped. Shut up. We're actually very hyped to join, and yeah. We practice a lot and over the off season, and we think that we have a small chance. So
Awesome.
We're definitely the underdogs, proved by the Hexlink Apples voting.
yeah,
For sure.
we have some haters, but it's fine.
A lot of haters.
A lot of haters.
Lot of them.
A lot of
You built up some enemies over your
Yeah,
your
they
first
don't like
few
that
weeks.
with CC.
Nah, that's understandable. All right. Well, best of luck to you guys, and we'll be rooting for you. And a quick punch for all of you. Well done.
I got him back.
He's a hater the whole time.
Hey there, guys. Welcome back one more time. Look right with me. It's the Wonderful Rocks.
Yes.
Easy going right there. One more to go.
VRware, our passion.
And hello, welcome. It is the time, it is now, it is the Challenger Cup for North America, day one. I am having so much fun here with all my friends here at VRML, but especially you folks, so thanks for tuning in. I'm the one you see, Luke that is, and next to me in the booth for the co-commentary is Psychaotic, on sidelines is Glean, and of course, the camera machine is Newton Dad, but man, I mean Psycha. This game is Ace against G2X. Every single player has never played in a Challenger Cup before, except maybe Jiggy on Ace, because of course Rox Titan and Dash, formerly of Ignite, never had to play CC.
Wow, not sure how they got away with that one, but good for them. New experiences, I guess, here on venues. But yeah, we will be getting this round underway. It'll be G2X against Ace. Who is going to get this joust? It's going to go to Ace. Jiggy getting that pickup, sending it deep, looking for Dash, but he can't quite handle it. It is going to bounce loose into the hands of Harns. He's going to get the slap on it, and it's going to get cleared all the way through, but that Ace stack is so fast that they're going to be there first.
Yeah, they are going to get there first as they are going to go for the clear all the way downfield, but bouncing right back. An unfortunate bounce, but maybe looking for the submarine. Yes, sir! It's in! 3 on the board. Ace.
What a shot and what a call from you. Submarine. I love that. I love that. But yeah, Ace wasting no time getting those 3 points on the board, putting them ahead now. So we will see how G2X answers back. It's going to be Giggity Gow. QBing, sending that one across to King. King looking for Harns, but that stack is insane. Rosie Hope driving up toward the bubble, toward the goal, and finding it herself. An 18 from 4 out. She's going to get another 2 points, putting them up 5-0.
Wow, wow, wow. Rosie doing some work as well. Ace is already up 5, and G2X, I mean, still waiting to come alive, but hopefully they find their first point. Still only a minute 15 in. Lots of time left to play. We'll get picked up by Giggity Gow. Quick little low pass. King getting pressured, but that pass back doesn't work because the stun's there, but Jiggy will lose a hand, and that's enough for a clear, somewhat downfield now, as it is going to bounce high and mid. Where's the stack? Do they get there? They do. Do they take the shot? They do. Is the mail in? No, it's not. A little bit too wide, and well, Rox will have the quick reset to dash back to Rox, and Rox downfield.
Ooh, both stacks already ready for that clear. Rosie Hope is going to get a hand on it first, juke around a little before sending it over to Jiggy. Jiggy in open space, opting to pass it over to Rox Titan on Cloud, who's going to go for that reset to Dash. Dash is going to take this one slow, walking up to Cloud, drawing in that pressure, looking for Rox across on the ceiling. Rox going down low to Rosie. Rosie back to Dash on Bowtie. They don't like how it looks in the bubble. That's fine. They're just going to back it on out. So now Dash has it again, trying to get rid of that pressure, crossing over to Jiggy, and Jiggy is going to get stunned out by Larry Lulz. Giggity recovering that and sending it through.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the way through and all the way through into the back of the net for King, as that's how you want to sing. G2X gets on the board, 2 behind.
Absolutely beautiful work there from Ace, but ultimately that defense from G2X able to keep them out of the bubble, able to create an opportunity and convert it into points. So beautiful job by both teams, and now we'll see Ace coming out of the tubes for the first time tonight. Rosie QBing, sending that one over to Rox, and Ace is going to try to dribble, but they get stunned out, so that backstack for G2X will be there first. Harns sending that one across, or at least trying to, taking some bounces off some Geos. It's kind of a scramble for the disc right now. The stun's coming through, but ultimately Rox will have that, sending it over to Rosie. Rosie going back to Rox on the floor, and Rox is going to move backwards, taking some space, losing the disc for a second, but he will get it back, sending it back over to Rosie, who's upside down, trying to draw out that pressure, barely getting that pass off to Rox and the block. She's going to get both. Rox is going to walk this one forward slowly, looking to draw out some pressure. He knows he's up and can play that clock, sending it over to Dash. Dash looking for Jiggy, but a little disconnect. He will recover off the bounce, but the stun is there, so King is going to get this one sort of cleared.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see the punishment of the little mistakes. That was only at arm's length away, bounced only for a brief moment, but yet it still was able to be a turnover, but still phenomenal control from Ace as they are looking for one. One more cut, but one more slap, but one more ding ring, even if the goalie was stunned. But nevertheless, Ace stays in control as they do send that one back across to Rosie. Rosie now over to Jiggy. Jiggy diving in and gets 2 just like that. 7-3, up 4.
You know, this is kind of insane chemistry that we're seeing right now because Ace, I think, just picked up Jiggy after their last game last week. I was concerned that without Saluna there, they were going to have a hole in the team and we'd be able to notice that gap in their chemistry. But the passing that we're seeing right now is so fluid and so controlled. It's just beautiful. But now we're going to have G2X coming through with the QB. It'll be King QBing this time, sending that one up to Harns in the trap area. It does not see the stack coming, so they're going to get him stunned out, sending it over to Rosie, but it's going to take an unfortunate bounce. So now it's a race for the disc. It'll be Larry Lulz coming away with it, floating up to the ceiling, flipping around and getting that low clear, but that ace stack is already there and Jiggy's sending that one upfield.
Yeah, sending it upfield all the way down now. Not quite the angle they were immediately needing, but Rox on the backboard. Misses too, a rare miss. Oh, but getting right back in. Dash, 9-3.
What a read there from the G2X defense. He tried to find that cut to Rosie at shield, but the stun came through just in time. We're seeing some insane defense from G2X overall right now, able to hold them at bay even with that controlled passing. But now we'll see what they can do with the Joust. It'll be Giggity Gao back to QBing for G2X, sending that one up to King. King looking across, but a little miscommunication maybe. Bounces into the hands of Harns. Harns losing it to Rox. Rox losing it to Giggity, and Giggity is going to go for that long shot. And oh no, just barely off the ding ring. Dash recovering and sending that one upfield.
Yeah, I mean, you need to hit those shots here at this level. I mean, you're 6 points behind. That is only 2 goals, 2 threes, that is. But, I mean, every single one counts for so much as well. I mean, it's Rock Titan. Rock Titan's moving in, an absolute machine. But also, you know, I mean, the team's up by 6. They're just slowing it down, going for the reset now as Rosie finds it across to Dash. Dash getting pressured. One more reset back to Rosie. Rosie just backing up. I mean, they want to bait her to defender. Now they have one back. It's a stun, so they're going to move upfield. Can it beat a Jiggy? Jiggy on the wall. Taking some time. Maybe going to reset back. Yes. Not quite all the way, though, as Rock still has another reset option, and they do. Look at that clean passing. I mean, oh my goodness. It's just absolute masterclass as they're just trying to bait out a defender. But look at the discipline. I mean, they are not interested in pushing in until there's an open pass, and there's one, but there's a save! King, no way! But still in the hands of Rosie.
Oh, Rosie over to Jiggy. Jiggy back to Rox Titan, backing it out of the bubble. They didn't like the look of it, so Rox back to Rosie. Rosie looking down low to Jiggy, and Jiggy driving up from the bottom is going to get another 2 points, finally ending that stalemate in the bubble and putting them up now 11-3.
Wow, I mean, that's a strong showing from Ace. I mean, that is what makes this team so good. As Rock said in that interview, if you folks listened to it before this match, I mean, he is hungry to get back to Master Division. Of course, last time he was in Master, Challenger Cup didn't even exist yet. So, you know what, I mean, they're just wanting to get right back up top, of course, being the Season 3 champions with both Rox and Dash. But there's a long clear all the way downfield, and this is a moment, this is an opportunity for G2X, but no! X denies the spot, says Jiggy, as, well, he's going to save it and look to move that one downfield.
What an incredible save. Jiggy looking to buy some time for that stack to get upfield, but they don't. Rosie is able to grab it and send it up, but Larry Lulz is right there for the read, juking around on the wall before looking to send that one across, but a little miscommunication on the pass means it'll be a turnover for Rox. Rox looking to get that one sent down to Dash, but another slight miscommunication. It's okay. They're going to be there first anyway. Dash with the disc now, walking toward Nugget. Looking across, looking for his options, juking around on the floor. Going to send this one back to Jiggy on the bow tie. Jiggy going up high to Rox, and Rox is going to look for that cut, but no good. Sending it all the way out of the bubble. But Rox is able to recover his own missed pass after getting stacked with Jiggy.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows the prowess and the discipline and the chemistry, as you were saying, of this Ace team. I mean, wow, what a steal. What a steal, Giggity, wow. But, I mean, he missed up. But he still recovered. Look again, the stack's there. I mean, they are right on top of it. And yeah, the stack broke apart, but Rosie still gets a hand and still able to find one pass downfield to Dash. Dash dribbled to juke on the wall, absolute masterfully. As he is going to go for the boop shot. Not quite in, but will get helped in as Rosie Hope gets to 13-3.
I can't get over that little juke by Dash on the wall. He said boop, 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 and went right under him. Absolutely beautiful setup, and almost in that with that boop shot, but that's what your teammates are there for, to clean up the mess. But now we're going to see G2X down by 10 come out of the bubble with a minute left. It'll be Giggity Gao QBing, sending that one up to King in the trap area. The pass is going to take some unfortunate bounces, so that Ace stack will recover, sending that one into the bubble and almost into the goal, but Giggity will have that, trying to clear it, but Rosie said, no, give me that, sending it up to Jiggy, and Jiggy finds the double ding, but not the goal. It'll be one more opportunity here for Rox. Rox dipping low, but Dash ending up with the disc, getting stunned out. So now Rosie has it, Rosie loses it, and it'll be Harns trying to get that one cleared through.
I mean, third time was clearly not the charm for them, but maybe it is for G2X, who do get there looking for the quick 3, but it will be a pass that's unfortunately mishandled, and, well, that will get sent right across. 15 seconds now, though. Can they get another 3 or 2? Well, they can get the mail, maybe. No, it's not in. As, well, it will get slapped downfield by King. 5 seconds now. Will there be another shot? No, maybe not. But, man, I mean, what a solid showing Ace in this round 1. Absolutely domination. But, hey, some really good opportunities from G2X. If they turn it around, maybe they can find it. But let's find out what Glean saw on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. And yeah, I would definitely say that they were dominant in this one, Ace was, because they had so much offensive pressure the entire time. If you look at the possession difference right now, I mean, like 68% to 32% is a drastic difference. Usually we only see about a 5% margin, but here Ace has just been controlling this constantly having it in their hands. Both teams are fairly matched in terms of their regrab stacks, but Ace is just better at getting them together. They're able to get down the field faster because they find each other faster, and they're able to get that momentum, get that acceleration up to speed to then be able to collect the disc. And we're seeing that a lot whenever these players come through. Ace is preemptively stacking to get to that disc. G2X either needs to find a way to stun these stacks or find a way to slow these stacks down or collect themselves faster in order to match those stacks if they want to play at the pace that they want to play at. Which is, they want these clear and boosts as we're seeing from their playstyle, trying to just get it out as fast as possible, get down the field, score those threes, and a number of opportunities there. But some of the bright side here for G2X is that Ace has missed a number of their cut passes, which is potentially very dangerous here, and has shown a little bit of miscommunication or a little bit of lack of chemistry, so perhaps G2X can capitalize on that in the second round.
Well, it looks like they certainly will as, well, they found the speed in round 2. 2 on the board. G2X is up for the first time.
Yeah, making quick work of that one, and maybe the momentum drive that they needed to propel them into this next round. Putting Ace on the defensive, a rare opportunity here for Joust advantage for them. We'll see what they're able to do with it. It's going to be Rosie Hope QBing with the stack, with the read and the steal, and the shot from Larry Lulz means they're up by 5 now.
Glean, do you see this? I mean, they're taking notes from your handbook. They're finding those speeds. They're finding those stacks, and they're putting Ace back on their own track. And, well, G2X is looking strong as, man, oh, man. I mean, a third time. Let's see if that's the charm as Rosie finds a long pass to Dash. Dash juking around, finds some space, finds the pass across to Rox. Rox seeing his opportunities. Options, does pick one. Rosie now downfield on defense. Sees one on the backboard, but red! What? Harns? No way! What a read as that pass is not only just a clear, but do get stuffed as Dash looks right back the other way and finds the pass across.
And it's going to be Rox Titan shaking that pressure, creating a one-on-one, and able to put that in, putting Ace on the board for the first time this round. Man, that read right back there from Harns earlier, I think, Glean said they're missing their cut passes, but I think it's that pressure and those reads from G2X that are really, holding Ace off in the bubble. It's just incredible. But now we will see G2X coming out of the tubes for their Joust advantage. It'll be Giggity Gao sending that one across to King, but the drive-by stun means Rosie Hope will have that, sending it up to Dash, and Dash is going to drive toward the goal, but no, ends up losing the disc. It's going to get tapped out of bubble and recovered by King. He's going to clear. The stack is together. Giggity Gao has the lane. He's going to go for the pass up to Larry Lulz, but no, he can't get it in. So it'll be Giggity Gao recovering now on the floor under boot, looking to send that one up and in, but no good as that bounces out toward Harns, and Harns is going to reset.
Wow, I mean, G2X looks like a whole new squad here in the second round. They are looking for the third round. They're hungry for this Challenger Cup win, and a win, of course, means that they are going to go into the Master Division. G2X, of course, never playing in a Challenger Cup before, and man, they don't want it to end before it begun, as there's an open net, and there's a 3, and there's a save from King, but the clear will go right into the hands of Rosie. Rosie back to the hands of Rox. Rox diving in. 1-on-1, 2-on-1, but they get it done. 5-4.
Man, you can't give Rox that much space. It doesn't matter if it was a 2-on-1. If you don't pressure him, he's gonna drive in toward the goal and create the shortest shot he possibly can, creating the most space in the goal around the goalies. But anyway, yeah, now it will be G2X coming out of the tubes again. Score is almost tied, only up by 1 now, sending that over to King. King looking for that high clear, but an unfortunate bounce sends it back toward their own end, and Rox is going to take the shot, but no, off the bottom of the shield, and they're looking for the clear, but Bowtie is going to say no to that one, as Rox is going to get a hand on that and reset it now to Rosie.
Yeah, resetting it now all the way back as, well, it's going to go all the way forward as, again, I mean, Ace is just taking their time. They are in no pressure. It doesn't matter if they're a point behind. They know that quality is better than quantity, and they're going to make a quality play, but, oh my goodness, G2X says no way as they do find the stun off the wall. Is the disc, though, as Jiggy looks for one more pass back to Rox. Rox back over to Dash. Dash stunned. One more pass to Rox. Rox juking, and they're just still, they are not feeling it. They don't find the numbers, and they find the reset. Just absolute masterful play, but unfortunately, they lost a hand. And, well, that will get punished as they go for the long clear, and that's going to get picked up and shot, but not quite in, but helped in. No! No, that's a miss you can't have. That's a miss you can't have either. Oh, my goodness, the pressure definitely getting to G2X as well. Ace is able to get it clear all the way downfield, and they do not get there either.
You can't miss those, and you definitely can't miss them twice if you have another opportunity. That's so unfortunate. But now it will be Giggity Gao getting that one sent through the tunnel. The stacks are all stunning each other, so that is still bouncing loose over in the cloud area. Nobody is together, but Giggity Gao got the leech and managed to get to that disc first. He's trying to send that one across over to Larry Lulz on ceiling. It will connect. So now Larry is going to back this one out to King all the way on the back line, sending it right back after drawing out some pressure, crossing now to Giggity. Giggity coming down, looking for the bounce to himself, and puts in the shot for 2 points.
You know what? That's the way to do it. I mean, they're once again up 3. Of course, the 3-pointer would have been really valuable because it would have made a 2-point goal differential. Sorry, a 4-point goal differential, which means it's a 2 scores differential, which is huge. But halfway through this game, 3 points separating these two teams, and well, Ace still behind.
Yeah, still behind by 3. This defense from G2X finally coming alive, sending it up to King, sending that up the field. It's going to be recovered by Rox Titan. Rox Titan looking to get that one sent through, but it hits the lip of tunnel instead. Harn's taking the bounce shot, but no, Jiggy is going to be there to stop it. Jiggy sending that across to Rox Titan now underneath Pac-Man, looking to cross over to Rosie Hope, and Rosie's going to wait for those stacks to get together, just walking it forward herself. No pressure yet. Larry Lulz finally trying to come at her, and she's going to lose it again, unfortunately, and get blocked by Larry Lulz, and Larry Lulz is going to take the shot or the clear. It's in the bubble. It's going to be in the hands of Rox, but no, Giggity's going to steal it and put it in for another 2 points.
Wow. Wow, and that is huge. That is huge. I mean, they are turning this game around, G2X, as a, well, 5-point goal differential now is over a 1-goal differential, 2-goal differential, and well, if it's a 3, if they only score 2s, potentially a 3-goal differential. So I mean, G2X is doing work, but there's still 3.5 minutes left. You cannot count this Ace squad out, and they certainly are an Ace squad, pun intended, as well, Rosie Hope is going to move upfield into the bubble now to Jiggy. Jiggy on the backboard, one more pass, but that doesn't quite connect, and Ace not quite able to find that one, but they will find the reset, the clear really, as Dash picks it up and slows it down.
Great read by Dash. Now sending this one up to Rox Titan on the floor. Rox looking across for Jiggy on the bow tie. And Jiggy's going to slow this one down before walking forward a little bit, just kind of surveying his options, looking what he can do, dishing it over to Dash. Dash taking the duck and the shot and finding those 2 points, now only down by 3.
Wow. Okay. I mean, that's what they need to do. They just need to play their disciplined Echo VR, their disciplined Echo Arena, their disciplined game, because just like that, this is a 1-goal game if they score a 3-pointer, and G2X have to watch their back because they need to win this game. They need to have their own counterattack because, well, if they win, we go to round 3, and if they lose, then that's game. And, well, they go to the lower bracket. But it is going to get moved downfield by King. King to Giggity. Giggity gets stunned out, though. And is it going to get recovered? Yes, the pass high. It's good. Off the shield. Diving in. Oh, the headbutt save! You're incredible! Who was the net? Give me their name because, man, they're cracked. But it is going to get sent back now from Giggity to Larry. It was Dash. Of course it was Dash. As that was off the pillar, but the goalie was not stunned. So Dash will pick it up and get it done, sending it downfield.
Oh, and Rock sending that one up to Jiggy. There is a goalie home, so he's going to have to wait for some teammates to get up and help him. Looking for that cross to Rocks. Rocks driving in, and oh no, the technical goal, but it's still going to go in for points. Now only down by 1 is Ace.
Wow. Okay. I mean, this is where it all counts. 1 minute and 20 seconds, 80 seconds left in this game. If G2X wins, then round 3, and if they lose, then, well, that's it for this one, as there's a stun, and there's a steal, and there's a grab, and there's a 2, and oh my goodness, they have done it. They've taken the lead for the first time in the second round, 10-9.
An absolutely insane rally from Ace. You can tell they are feeling that momentum right now. You know, from those little plays to the big ones like that headbutt save we saw from Dash, putting G2X on the defensive now. So Giggity Gal coming out of the tubes to QB, barely getting that pass off in time over to Harns in tunnel. Harns sending that one upfield, but no, it's going to hit the cloud, bouncing down into Giggity's hands. Giggity getting stunned, but Harns is able to recover, sending that one up to Larry. Larry driving in, looking for the cut to Giggity. Giggity is going to put that in for 2 points. 30 seconds left. There's going to be about 15 by the time we come back.
Oh my goodness, this is a game you want to watch. Oh my goodness. Okay. 7. So about 10, 15 seconds, 12 seconds left. All right, let's see what Ace can do as they are going to come through. It's going to be a quick pass to Dash. Dash moving quickly now off the wall. Is that a scuffed pass? Yes, it is, but it is going to get sent back, and it's going to get stole. It's one more pass. It needs to be a shot. It needs to be in, but no! And just like that, we are going to round 3. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. I mean, that was a game. That was a game in Glean. I mean, I know you got better vision than I, and, I mean, what did G2X do? Oh, my goodness, did they pull through?
I mean, G2X found their speed, man. They were blazing it up and down the field the entire time. You could see them connecting really well in their regrabs, moving their way through the blocks and in between the Geo. Just great to see them get there. And I think what's really interesting is that both these teams have been running double stack defenses, which have been punishing on both ends. We saw a number of times where Ace's double stack was able to get those critical stuns off the first pass. But we also saw where G2X was running a double stack, and that pressure from the initial stack was getting to the QBs, which gave them the momentum in the second round to start out with. Also, Psychotic definitely corrected me well. The stun defense from G2X has also been on point so far. It's not just been Ace missing their passes. It's also just been the number of stuns, the number of pressure defensively that we've seen from G2X that has been so well inside the bubble, and it was critical, quite honestly, here in this second round as well. And even when G2X were missing their shots, they were still playing with the pace that they wanted. You could see they slowed things down. Whenever they messed up, they were still able to come back, score, maintain the lead, maintain that calm, and bring this one to a round 3. Exciting one here.
Yeah, it certainly is. Thanks for that, Glean. Of course, always insightful. And, well, here we go, Psycha. Round 3.
I am so excited for this. The headbutt going in favor of G2X, but they're not able to recover it, so it'll end up in the hands of Rosie. And a scuffed pass there means it'll be recovered by Giggity. Giggity juking around, trying to get away from that stack, sending it back to King. King looking up high to Harns and finds him for just a second before he gets stunned out. Rocks Titan slapping that one up the field.
Yeah, all the way upfield. As there's a quick stun. I mean, this is G2X's game to win. They are ready, and, well, Ace is also ready, as that's going to get sent across into the hands of Dash. Dash on the wall. Sent back mid to mid. Rocks moving in. One more pass across, but the steal and the stun, the 1-2 punch, but unfortunately that's one too many, as it's going to be a lost hand to pass back in, and, well, one more pass, but one more save! Oh my goodness, Larry lulls G2X insane. What? as Jiggy again collects, again sends it through, but that's an empty net. Will they catch it? No, they ding it! And I mean, G2X is just, they have an angel on their shoulder.
That is an understatement. Ace going to recover now for another opportunity. Rosie sending it over to Rox. Rox sending it back down, or up to Rosie Hope, who's just going to chill out on the double diamonds for a second, survey her options, wait for that pressure to come out, or at least wait for something to open up. Walking forward now to Bowtie. And still waiting, so disciplined, sending that up to Jiggy. Jiggy over to Rox, and Rox dunking that one in through the technical goal, going to put his team up now 2-0.
Man. Wow. I mean, this round 3 this is the game. This is the game for not really all the marbles, but I mean, if you do lose, you head into a relegation bracket, and well, then if you lose, you're done. And if you win this one, then you still have 2 lives. And you only need to win 3 matches total out of the 3 games today in order to break into Master Division, in order to clinch a spot. And, well, both these teams want one, as it is going to get moved into G2X. G2X diving in, but the save! Dash insane, as that is going to be Rox Titan. And sent down, but sent up. Bouncing, unfortunately, off the Geo as Rox loses a hand. He's going to get sent through, but no, right all the way back and back into the hands of Dash. Dash, long clear, but back into their hands with some interesting bounces, but they're taking the most of it, as it is going to be passed and off the backboard and into the 2 with style, just like Dash's style, 4-0.
The flair on that shot just now from Dash put a huge smile on my face. A beautiful bounce pass from Jiggy to set it up, and then Dash finishing the job. So now Ace coming back with a vengeance, up by 4. It'll be G2X coming out of the tubes. Giggity Gal gonna pick up that disc, send it over to King. King looking for that clear, but the Ace stack is so fast. They're already together. You can't do that. Jiggy going to send that one right back up the field, but King is on the back line for the read. Going to walk this one through the tunnel, sending it up high over to Larry Lulz. Larry looking across to Giggity Gal. Giggity for the cut, and Harns for the slap shot. They're gonna get on the board now 2-4.
Yeah, and that's what they needed. I mean, that is what they needed. G2X, I mean, they are certainly putting in work, and I mean, don't count them out just yet. Of course, Ace is the favorite with Rox and Dash and Rosie and now Jiggy, you know, but G2X, I mean, they're here to play as the stun doesn't quite come through in time. So the pass is good to Dash. Dash over and across to Rox. Rox downfield. That is going to bounce, unfortunately, unfavorably for them, as that's going to go past everybody off the wall. Where's the stack? No, they're not there, but the block is good. They do get a hand, but everyone's kind of scrambling for the disc. Will not get picked up by G2X as the stun does come through, as it is going to not get quite sent through either. But Rox now looking for the mail, not in, as it's going to get headbutt down or slap down very quickly. But it will get recovered by Jiggy. Jiggy punished as well. Everyone's stunned. I mean, the stun game is so strong. But there's one more pass. Diving in one-on-one. And, well, Rosie gets it done. 6-2, 4 points up.
You absolutely cannot give Rosie Hope that open lane for the one-on-one. She will punish you with an 18 every single time. But, yeah, excellent work from Ace there, working that one up the field, getting through all of those stuns and putting those points in regardless. So now it will be G2X coming out of the tubes again. Giggity Gal QBing, sending that one, or flipping up to ceiling, going to send that one up to Harns, but the steal comes through from Ace, but an immediate recovery from Harns. Harns looking to take that long shot, but the other stack is there for Ace. So now Jiggy will have this one, walking it forward, sending it up the field. That stack is there for Ace, but there is a leech on them. Doesn't matter. Rosie is gonna get that long shot for another 3 points.
Wow. 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 I mean, Rosie is just on fire. She's just on fire. I mean, end-to-end action, end-to-end stacking. I mean, Ace can do it all as Rosie wants more, and 3 more points on the board for her as it's a 12-2, 10 up. Ace.
Wow, just the speed that stack came in with was insane. I didn't see it coming, and that player they stole it from certainly didn't see it coming. But yeah, now it will be G2X with another offensive joust. Giggity Gao going up to the ceiling again, pre-stacked with Larry Lulz. Going to send that one up to Harns. Harns looking to send it up the field to that stack, but no, the unfortunate bounce means it will be recovered by Dash. And Dash is going to juke around on the wall, sending this one up the field with the beautiful bounce clear, but it will be in the hands of Giggity Gao, and Giggity Gao is going to juke around before sending that one up the field. It's a long shot or a long bounce, but no, they're not able to capitalize, bouncing off the rim into an ace player's hands, and they're going to get that one slapped out.
Yeah, I mean, don't count them out. There still is time. I mean, if that point went in, it suddenly would have been an 8-point game. 3 minutes left. That's totally doable. 10 points, it's a lot of points, but it's still totally doable. They just need to play a disciplined game of Echo Arena, but diving in and stealing it is Giggity, but not the clear. Uh-oh. Oh, they got lucky on that one, as it is going to get sent downfield. The clear, is that in? That needs to be in. That's not in. It's going to bounce high and wide, as it is going to get recovered by Jiggy, and Jiggy's just going to slow it down with the break. And, well, the clear is good.
Clear is good, right in the hands of Rox Titan, but no, Rox is going to hit the rim into the hands of Rosie Hope now. She's going to juke around before sending that back to Jiggy on the back line. Jiggy going to send that one up to Dash underneath Pac-Man. And he's gonna move around on the floor a little, drawing out that pressure from Giggity before sending it back to Jiggy. Jiggy gonna walk forward, sending it back to Dash now. Dash driving in, but getting stunned out by Harns. So Harns is going to get this one cleared.
All the way downfield. And the ace is just there. I mean, this looks very much like round one. I mean, the stuns are just keeping G2X back, and there's not much you can do about it. I mean, it's not for lack of trying. It's just that they're just getting stunned. They're just getting denied as, well, it is going to get moved back by Larry Lulz. Larry Lulz back up to Harns. Harns, one more pass, one more dive, maybe one more cut. Yes! Yes! What a cut! What a pass! And 8 points! I mean, 2 minutes. There's time.
Yeah, certainly plenty of time. This is only an 8-point game now. That's 4 twos or 3 threes to put them in the lead. So, yeah, absolutely plenty of time to do that with a full 2 minutes. But now it will be Ace coming out of the tubes for the second time this round. It's going to be Rosie Hope QBing, sending that one over to Rox Titan. Rox Titan going to walk this one forward a bit, Dash on his left, and Rosie up the field, stopping on that middle island before sending it across to Jiggy in the tunnel. Jiggy juking around before sending that one up to Rox, but the drive-by stun comes through. They can't get it cleared, though. Jiggy reads that, setting up to Rosie, and the save comes through from Giggity, but he cannot get it cleared, as it will be in the hands of Dash. Dash sending that one over to Jiggy on the cloud, who's going to draw out that pressure from Giggity before sending it across to Dash again. And Dash drawing out that pressure. Beautiful work from Ace, sending it over to Rox. Rox looking for Rosie, and Rosie looking for the goal. She's going to find it for another 2.
Ace is just putting on a show right now. I mean, if you want to know how to play Echo Arena, re-watch this round. I mean, Ace is just playing disciplined, end-to-end action, and there's just no stopping us. I mean, 57 seconds. There is no time, unfortunately, for G2X to come back from this one besides momentum, and momentum is definitely huge in the bracket as they're looking for momentum for their next game, but it is going to bounce around and, well, bounce into the hands of Ace, but Ace is just cracked. I mean, Rosie Hope, I know Glean's going to talk about all sorts of amazing things. Glean is, of course, big brain, but, I mean, Rosie Hope has 14 points. Like, what? That's not allowed, Rosie. Like, excuse me? Dash is at 11? You know, the top scorer on G2X right now is Giggity with 8. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible, the teamwork. If Rosie gets 1 save before the end of the round, we'll have a bingo card. There's no zeros on the board whatsoever for Ace. I mean, it just shows their chemistry. They're absolutely insane. But with 12 seconds left, Ace will continue to have this disc and maybe even try to score one more on their side of the board. But, man, I mean, GG's, what a game. And Glean, I mean, what do you have to say about that one?
I've got 2 storylines for you guys. First storyline, nerf Rosie Hope. Not legal. Not okay. She just popped off this round, went absolutely nuts. She had 3 goals back to back to back. One, there was one long 3, there was 1-2 that she drove in on a pass, and there was another tough angle 3. Just great work from her, really put the team on her back and carried them all the way through. a good part of this round until they could get back together, and then all of a sudden things started working well for them. The passes started connecting, the plays started working, and there they went off to the races with a 10-point lead. In addition, I saw G2X not really respecting the ace stacks at certain points on the QBs. They were looking to try and get these passes off, but by the time they were looking to try and actually throw the disc, the ace players were on top of them and already stunning them and grabbing the disc from them. So just not respecting that stack or that back stack, it was so brutal on a number of these QBs later on in this round. In addition, I know Luke mentioned this, but the stuns and preemptive stacks from ace, whenever the disc was cleared, also just made sure that they maintained control of the disc for so long during this round. It just kept up that offensive pressure for so long. But G2X certainly should be proud of themselves to be putting up a fight against one of the premier teams in this cup and one of the favorites, to be honest. To take a round off them to look this good, it's been great. They had a number of great bubble passing plays there at the end of that third round too. So certainly they have a lot to be proud of and to look to try and come back in this CC.
Yeah, you know, they certainly do, and thanks for that, Glean. Of course, fantastic insights as always. I'm part of the Glean fan club, but you should be too. Glean fan club. No, don't go anywhere.
coming soon? Question mark.
But man, I mean, what a phenomenal match, and of course, Ace will carry on in that upper bracket. They will face against the winner between match 4, which is AE against CO1CC. I don't know how to properly say that. Click, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. And we are going to carry forward here on venues with Gen Z, who is the winner, against the winner of Bite of 87 against Hexalink. I'm not sure. I know that is in round 2. But I don't know who won round 1 in that matchup. So it will be Gen Z, who did win in 3 rounds against Havoc Nightmares. So some incredibly close games here across all of our channels, both on venues, channel VRML Echo Arena channel 2 and channel 3. But of course, it is so much fun casting. So thank you for hanging out here with us across venues, Twitch, Facebook Live, YouTube Gaming, and of course, shout out to IgniteVR.gg and the Spark application for providing all our amazing stream statistics. Because I mean, without those stats, it wouldn't be the same. It just wouldn't. So huge shout out to NTS friends and all that. I'm absolutely mad lad. And of course, shout out to our sponsors: HyperX, Asterion Products, Arma, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, VRware.net, Border Foods, and Virdis Media. But we will take a quick break now, and we will be back with Gen Z against the winner of Bite of 87 against Hexalink Pulse. So make sure you do check that one out, and we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Easy going right there. One more to go.
hardware. Our passion is for the future.
Yes.
Easy going right there. One more to go.
Hey there, guys, welcome back one more time. Look right with me. It's the wonderful Rocks coming in from the team of Ace. Rocks coming in now to this Challenger Cup Season 3 champion. So definitely off to a nice start already in the past. I mean, how are you feeling coming into this one?
It's definitely gonna be. Well, I'm excited, a little bit nervous. I just kind of hope we do our best.
Yeah, nervous. How come?
I mean, I haven't been, because I've been on Ignite for a while, so it's kind of just been sitting up in Master Tier. I haven't actually played on main roster since Master was implemented as a system. So
Wow.
it's been a while. This will be my first time playing in any sort of cup thing. Because last time I didn't have to do all this extra stuff to get into Masters. Kind of got the star. So now we gotta go through this process, I guess. And
Damn, dude. Actually, we'll put the effort in this time.
yeah.
Damn, sucks, dude. That's cool, though. I mean, so you made your own team up this time. Are you, did you do it because you just wanted to make your own team and do your own thing?
Actually, Saluna and Rosie came to me and said they wanted to make a team. Because, I mean, the two of them have been playing together forever. And me and them have been playing together for a long time as well in various different side leagues and stuff, but never in VRML. And eventually, after VRPL, after they put together NEPA, and we played together at LAN, at the Redshift LAN, and eventually just you know what, let's just do it in VRML too, why not? And so we got the team.
Hey, dude, that's a good reason, man. That's a damn good reason. All right, it'll be cool to see how you guys play together then for this first competition together. Anything that you're gonna try and pull in particular to help get you that win? It's gonna be different from what you've done in the past.
I mean, we've changed some stuff up. Just kind of trying to adjust to some of our losses we've had and going up on the ladder. Adjusting to bringing the new sub on for the CC. So it's definitely gonna be. We've definitely had to make some adjustments, but I'm feeling pretty good.
Sweet, dude. Yeah, perfect. All right, cool. So anything that you want to say then to our lovely viewers at home to make them cheer for you for this one?
I mean, nothing really. I think we got a pretty good chance. I don't know if we're necessarily the favorite, so maybe we'll get some underdog fans. But we're definitely up there, so I don't know how much that will get. So but yeah, that's it.
Yeah, good reason, dude. Good reason. Go and cheer along for the Aces here, and best of luck, dude. We'll see you in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bang. Yeah, easy. Guys, back again for another interview here for these Challenger Cups. We have with me Desirable and Spin coming in for T. What team are you guys?
AE. Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can pronounce it.
Wait, first obvious question. Why that name?
Because we're not very creative. I don't know. I just found it and I was like, screw it. And then Azon's like, here, I have a logo. Take it. I like it. I like it though.
So you found the name?
Yeah, pretty much. I just kind of was like AE.
And
Also, I did have some inspiration from who's that guy? Oh yeah, Elon.
Elon Musk's kid.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, so your team is named after Elon Musk's kid. Guys, so coming into the Challenger Cup, how are you feeling about your odds so far? How are you feeling about the whole thing?
I like it. I feel like we're doing good.
With all the scrims, I mean, yeah, we're doing like for the last scrim I played, we kind of like it wasn't the best, but it was really funny. So I think like as a team, we're all good in terms of like people, but we just need to tidy ourselves up as like players.
Right.
Because we haven't played in a while. We've been kind of slacking on scrims a bit, mainly.
They don't let me shoot threes in scrims.
No. Oh, Spin, no, buddy. Right, guys, come on here a little bit. You're so far away from me. I feel lonely. Not that close.
Sorry.
I'm like, come around here. You're on this side. It's nice and cozy around the side.
You know, pretty much we just like, I haven't been in the scrims often, mainly because I'm letting them have like their time to play because I'm not able to play at the moment for specific reasons. But I'm having them play, and in return, I'm not doing anything. I'm kind of just on my own. I'm still staying warm though. Those, I don't know, he just plays pubs all day, so.
Oh, I don't.
Always warm. Other than watching movies.
I went snowboarding for the first time over the weekend.
Haha, I'm not seen. I'm the one that's hidden. Haha, we're back. It's a good time. It's Gen Z against the Bite of 87. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a good matchup. We're back. It's the same squad. I'm the one you see next to me in the co-commentary in the booth, as we like to say, is Psychotic. Of course, an amazing caster, but also an amazing mod, working all the time behind the scenes, even now. Even when she's supposed to be casting and having fun, she still has to deal with all this stuff. So a huge shout out to the mod team. Of course, Glean the Machine is on the sideline and on the commentary with the big brain. And, well, Newton Dad is always in the back, not quite hiding, showing you all the glory of Echo Arena on the cams. It was going to be a phenomenal matchup. Bite of 87. I mean, they've been a team for only the season, but lots of big names. And, of course, Gen Z. You know, I mean, what are your thoughts coming into this one, Saika?
I am just super duper stoked. As you said, a whole bunch of veterans on this team, Bite of 87, even if it is a new team, and they have been tearing up the ladder. Even when Ace was sitting there undefeated for so long, they did the unthinkable and beat them. And then this Gen Z team, a former Master team at one point, and unfortunately missed the qualifier, and now they are back with a vengeance to get that spot back. So we are in for a really good match.
Yeah, we certainly are. I mean, Glean, you know, last game was the stack game. It was the stack and stun game, you know, the fire versus water. I mean, what are you looking for this one?
I quite honestly might be looking for a little bit more of the same. I know Gen Z has had that chemistry from playing together for a while at this point. So certainly their passing game could be very strong, could be very on point. Expect the chemistry to be very good there. But Swag War being a master tier player at one point, and Pigeon and Ryruff and Time all being players that have been looking to try and break that master tier barrier for a while as well. They've been playing together. They've gone undefeated so far in Diamond, even taking down the likes of Ace and other teams that are way up there and are expected to be favorites. So Bite of 87 can't count out their chemistry, can't get out their passing game or their stacks. Anything could happen here. It's going to be a fun one here.
Oh yeah, most definitely will be fun. Of course, both these teams are in the upper bracket, which does mean they have, if they win this one and one more, they've locked in, they've clinched a spot. And if they lose, they're not quite out. There is a double elimination matchup, so they will have one more chance to fight and stay alive in the first game of the day. Two more on both channel, at both venues and channel VRML channel 2. So, you know, this team will not be fighting to eliminate, but they are fighting to stay in the game and the top of it. And both these teams, I mean, number 1 and 2 seed, I do believe, or maybe not from Gen Z, maybe a bit of an underdog. So we'll see. I mean, lots of people in chat saying the Bite of 87 is the favorite. Well, I don't know, man. We'll have to see. I don't necessarily know if I agree or disagree, but here we go. The sights to see of round 1 in this round 2. That's confusing. Of Challenger Cup, NA, not EU. Saika, take us away.
We are counting down. Those stacks are getting ready. I can hear them, and this game is officially underway now. The joust going into the favor of the bite of 87. It's going to be Green Pigeon sending that one up to Swag War. Swag sending it back to Pigeon. Pigeon barely getting that pass off to Ryruff, and it's going back to Swag War and into the goal for the first 2 points of this round.
Wow, I mean, just a strong start from 87. I mean, it seems Gen Z electing to go for that not so new, but still relatively, defensive neutral joust. Not quite working them in their favor this time, as 87, well, gets 2 on the board, but Gen Z, first joust advantage.
And it is going to be Prometheus taking his time before sending it over to Klex. Klex going to cross that one to Platypus.
Oh.
But the read coming through from Swagwarn, the long shot is going to be good, punishing that bad pass with another 3 points.
Wow. Wow, I mean, they are here, and they are ready, and they have arrived, because 5 points in a minute? Oh boy, that's a pace. Spite of 87. Looking to keep it up. Gen Z looking to break out of their half.
Yeah, certainly a pace indeed, and Prometheus is going to take that one up to the ceiling, looking for Platypus, but no, it's going to be intercepted by that stack. Platy is able to get it back, though, resetting over to Prometheus, who's going to walk this one forward, wait for that stack to get together, but the stack ends up broken, so he has to just clear. No, Chewy Stack is in the area for that, sending it down low to Platypus, but no, it's a little in front of him. He is able to recover, though. Gonna drive this one in himself, going off of Ryruff and into the goal.
Yeah, right into the goal, and I mean, that's exactly what we saw last game. We saw Ace here on Venue score 5 in a row in round 1, and then G2X came back, scored 2. I think it was a 3, but whatever. So, I mean, don't count them out of this game. They did win a round, and, well, maybe they could have won the game, so this can certainly go either way, but Bite of 87 is certainly insane as Ryruff gets their pocket picked by Klex, and Klex sends that one somewhat downfield. In fact, all the way downfield, and that's going to get picked up by Chewy Stack. Long 3! Oh, but the ding, the bounce, not quite in favor, as they're going to find the pass across. Klex now. Right back, taking control, Prometheus. Moving back, maybe the reset. No, one more pass in the bubble. Unexpected diving in to cut the shot, the goal. Wow, it's a 1-point game.
Some beautiful passing there from Gen Z, and even when it's scuffed, it's not scuffed. They're passing to themselves off the wall and getting those bounce reads. Doesn't matter if it's a little in front of them, they're going to come out with the disc and they're going to put it in the goal regardless. So now it will be Bite of 87, only up by 1. Taking this disc is the Green Pigeon, sending that one up the field to Ryruff. Ryruff looking for an option upfield, but it's intercepted by that back Gen Z stack, and it looks like Klex is going to be there first. The open lane, the open shot, but no, off the ding ring and recovered by Ryruff.
Yeah, I mean, those are the shots where you can see the pressure, you can see the rush in their metaphorical eyes, and man, they just need to slow it down, because they certainly can hit those shots time and time again, especially at this level. And well, there's a little mistake that very well may cost them dearly, as they still are 1 point behind. But 1 point is lots of time for both these teams, especially with 6.5 minutes left on the board. And Bite of 87 is happy to slow it down, breaks up their stack, unfortunately. So they're going to be a player advantage. Diving in, gets 2. Wow.
Yeah, not much you can do there on defense. That cut came in a little late, so he didn't see it in time. Was trying to cover the lane, but was unable to do so. So now they're going to be up by 3, and we will see Gen Z come out of the tubes for another joust advantage. It's going to be in the hands of Prometheus, going to take that one forward immediately over to Klex. Klex crossing to a Platypus, looking for Chewy Stack up high, and Chewy gonna send that one up high into the bubble, but time is there for the read, sending it to Ryruff in the tunnel, and Ryruff is going to walk this one forward, wait for those stacks to get up the field, and sends it right back to time in the tunnel, sending it back now to Ryruff. Ryruff going to cross this one over to the Green Pigeon on the floor, doing some moves, trying to draw out that pressure, looking for those options, but just slowing this one way down. Gonna walk it forward a little bit, get all the way to boot without any pressure, going to juke right back, though, as soon as Prometheus pushes him. And Green Pigeon is just playing the clock right now, eventually resetting.
Yeah, I mean, and they're just playing disciplined. I mean, they're up by 3. That's all you need. Like, you need 1 point minimum. They have 3 of them, and now they have 5 of them, up by 2 more, as, well, Swag War will dive in and score.
Yeah, the discipline And what it takes to not get greedy is what really propels some of these teams, because if you know you're up, even as you said, just by 1 point, that's all you need. Your whole strategy can change around it. And that's what Green Pigeon was doing on the floor there. But now it will be Prometheus looking to pass that one to Platypus, but it's a little bit scuffed. Doesn't matter though, he's going to have it regardless, sending it over to Chewy, but no, the pass is no good. Chewy comes away with it anyway though, looking to get it sent into bubble. The time is just waiting at Nest for that clear, sending it up the field, but no, Platypus is going to have the read and the interception, sending it over to Klex. 2 in the bubble, 1 for, oh my gosh, I really thought he was going to go for the cut there, but he didn't, took it in himself for another 2 points.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I mean, there you go. There you go. It's the way to go. I mean, 2 more points is 2 more points is 2 more points, making it a 3-point game. That's math. 2 + 2 + 2 = 3. As well, it's going to get turned around by the Green Pigeon. Now to Swagwar. Swagwar on the close ball, sending it deep down and down into the trenches of time. And time finds Ryruff. It's their time to shine. 11-6. Once again, up 5.
Yeah, beautiful answer there by the Bite of 87, wasting no time to get that momentum back and putting Gen Z on the defensive now. So they're going to have about 3 minutes, 47 seconds to come back by a 5-point deficit. Prometheus walking this one forward, drawing that pressure from Ryruff, sending it across to Klex. Klex looking to send that one over to Platypus, and Platypus dumping it in the bubble. But time with those reads on the back line, you can't do that. You're never going to get away with it. But it will be the Gen Z stack home first, and Chewy stack getting the block off in his own bubble to get that one cleared up to Prometheus. Prometheus doing the 180, trying to get it sent up the field, but no, Green Pigeon is there to recover, sending it low into the bubble, and Chewy stack will have it first, looking for a Platypus, sending it across to Prometheus. Prometheus looking for Klex, and Klex is going to drift up the field a little bit, wait for those teammates to get upfield, so he has some passing options going around in the trap area. Just wasting the clock despite being down, sending it across to Chewy Stack, and Chewy Stack is going to get his pocket picked by Ryruff. It's going to be recovered by Swagwar, and Swag is going for the clear.
Yeah, going for the clear all the way downfield, and there's an open 3. That's it. That's the story. The beginning and the end is the Green Pigeon as, well, 14-6.
Yeah, 14-6 indeed. They did all of that work, all of that passing, that slow, controlled play, just to have one little mess up, and Bite punishes it immediately with a clear and boost and a 3. But now it will be Prometheus sending that one over to Klex in the trap area. He's going to look for Platypus in the tunnel, and he's going to find Chewy Stack, and Chewy Stack is going to find that top pocket for 3 points, cutting that lead down to only 5 now.
Wow, all right. I mean, that's what they needed. I mean, it just seems to me like Gen Z is just playing a second behind, both in score and in momentum and just in power. But I mean, let's see. 2 minutes, still more than enough time to score 5 points. Green Pigeon is happy just to slow it down and burn it.
Yeah, and he's got every right to. Up by 5 points, he can draw out that pressure, but now it'll be time dumping that one into the bubble. It's going to be Ryruff there first, but the double stun means Swag is going to have that one, juking around on the ceiling, sending it over to Green Pigeon on Cloud, who's going to do what he does best and just slow this one down, drawing out that pressure from Prometheus, juking it way back on the floor and getting in front of him, but opts to send it back to Time on the wall. Time going to cross this one over to the Green Pigeon again. They're playing a little monkey in the middle here with Prometheus, sending it back to Time again, drawing out more pressure from Gen Z to open that up in the bubble, going to Swagwar, but no, the stack gets home. Klex is going to steal that one and send it up the field. It's going to be a Gen Z player there first. Will they have the lane setting up to Platty? Platty with the 1-on-none, and no! The pass! It doesn't quite work, but they're going to have another opportunity here. A Platypus sending that one up to Prometheus up on the ceiling. Prometheus coming down, looking for that pass, but no good. Bouncing out of the bubble into the hands of Swagwar, and Swagwar is going to look to clear.
Yeah, going to look to clear as Time sends that one all the way downfield. Does a flat bounce, and oh, not quite red. Maybe not expecting a flat bounce, but Time once again has the disc. Gets a 2-on-2. One backboard pass, and one fake, and one dunk save. Collects, putting them in his place, saying, "You can't do me like that," as it's going to get sent across, and well sent right back, as it is going to get recollected by Time, and Time not quite hitting that one that time, but will get recovered again by Swagwar, who sends it back. into the hands of Green Pigeon. Back down to Ryruff, and with 12 seconds left, that certainly is the game. But maybe one more shot? One more goal? Let's see. No. Maybe? Yes? 5? No. No. Great defense, though. But GG, round 1, 14-9. 5 points up seemed to be the just name of that game for the Bite of 87. But Glean, I mean, what do you have in store for us?
Yeah, a close one in this round 1 with only a 5-point spread. 2-goal differential means that these teams were trading at times, and both teams were certainly punishing at different points in time. I mean, we saw the long threes come through when the stacks couldn't collect. We saw the other shots when the defense extended outside. You know, the cut passes into that close-up shot inside the bubble were working fantastically for both teams as well. So great work by both of them. They're connecting very, very well so far. But what's happening so far is that 87 has both been able to more consistently score on the fast break, meaning that they can get down the field faster with their stacks and score just a little bit faster than what Gen Z can do. But also, they've been able to buy so much time with their juking and trying to draw out that defense as much as possible. They've been able to just back it up. We saw Pigeon do it a ton, where he's just backing it up, waiting for the defense to come to him. And if that doesn't happen, then he'll just reset it. And since they had the lead for pretty much the entire round, they got those opportunities to just reset and play their own pace. What's also been interesting is just the ton of variation of rollouts, both defensively and offensively for both teams. So it's been a really interesting chess game so far as both teams are trying to figure each other out on what to do when one team has that just advantage and when they don't.
Yeah, it's certainly the ever-rotating chess game, the ever-rotating counter-strats of counter-strats of counter-strats, especially at this highest level. But man, I mean, here's the counter-strat of round 2. Can a Gen Z pull through and make it to round 3, or will Bite of 87 just take this decisively? Let's find out as the rounds already started. And Saika, take us in.
It's going to be Green Pigeon with that disc, sending it over to Time. Time looking for the cut, but Prometheus says no. A big steal there, looking to get it sent up the field, but bounces around in the trap area instead. It's going to be Green Pigeon recovering for just a second before a Gen Z player is able to slap that one forward. Stuns coming through with the stack and the leech, but Klex will be there first, opting to reset it to Prometheus on the back line in the tunnel. Prometheus is going to slow it down a little before sending it across to Chewy Stack. Chewy Stack looking for Klex, but no, the pass was just a little bit behind him. They are barely going to keep possession as Platypus is able to get that slap over to Prometheus. Prometheus to Chewy Stack, and Chewy Stack this time is going to put the first 2 points on the board for this round.
Yeah, and those 2 points are big. Those 2 points represent a change in their game because Gen Z, they never led the last game at all. You know, they are here, they are ready, and they want to feel tall and get around 3, but it's going to be a quick little relay, and so it's a 1-on-2, 2-on-1. But the steal! What a dive from Platypus so early, but nevertheless still back into the hands of Green Pigeon, who's looking right back.
Holy Platty read that from a mile away, but now it's in the hands of Ryruff, and another big save from Gen Z. But unfortunately, that time they couldn't stop Time, and Bite of 87 is going to put their first 2 points of the round on the board.
Wow, I mean, that is the way to do it, but in style. But I mean, yeah, the defensive prowess of Chewy and Platypus on the back line, on in the net is just incredible. But 2-2 is tie game, and you forgot something. And, well...
Oh, no.
That's unfortunate. 5-2. Just like that. Well, 87's in the lead.
That is so unfortunate and such a killer 2 momentum if you let it get to your head. But I believe in Gen Z. They're going to come back from that, and they're going to come out strong with this joust advantage. So it will be Prometheus taking the disc, sending that one up the field to Platypus in the tunnel. Platy trying to cross that one immediately, but it's a little in front of Chewy Stack, so it'll be the other stack from Bite recovering that one, sending it up to Ryruff, and Ryruff is going to lose it, bouncing low and loose. It's going to be in the hands of Chewy Stack for a second. He's trying to get that cleared, but bouncing around in the trap area. Platy going for that ceiling shot, but Time shutting them down on the back line time and time again. He's going to send this one up to that Green Pigeon, and Pigeon is going to drift forward a little bit, looking for that reset, but it goes off the head of a Gen Z player. Chewy Stack getting that steal, but not able to stop the slap into Swag War's hand, and Swag is going to reset to Green Pigeon.
Yeah, back to Green Pigeon, but not for long. That's quickly across the time in the bubble as Ryruff looks for one more cut, but won't connect to Green Pigeon, who was cutting on that side. But now Ryruff has control, slowing it down for 87. As the bite of 87, I mean, certainly has one. As 3 points up, I mean, they just can run with it all day. They're just happy to burn time, wait for the perfect play, but there's not a perfect play. There's a perfect clear from Gen Z. Do they get there? Yes, they do. Do they get the pass? Not yet, but now they get the cut. It's a 4-on-2, but the low bounce. Unfortunate. The recovery, though. No, you got to hit those. That's so unfortunate, as it is going to go all the way back downfield. And, well, I mean, there's no one home. It's just going to be Time, who has a lot of it, gets to 7-2.
You know, I said it last game when G2X did it. You can't miss those, and you certainly can't miss it the second time when you get that pickup and that second opportunity. Unfortunate, but you know what? It does happen, and Bite of 87 was able to come away with it at the end, extending that lead now 7-2. It will be Gen Z coming out with it, sending it up to Klex. Klex up to Platty. Platty now going down to Chewy Stack. A quick play. Chewy getting one juke, trying to send that over to Platypus, but no, it's going to be off the nest. Bounces right into the hands of Prometheus, though, so they'll keep possession. Over to Platypus. Platypus driving in, but finding the rim instead of the goal. Another opportunity here. Chewy Stack recovers, looking for that cut, but no, Swag War's gonna have that. Not able to send it out the first time, but he will get the semi-clear the second time as it's bouncing into the hands of Ryruff, and he's gonna finish the clear. Maybe the mail? No, bouncing off the nest into the hands of Pigeon, and Pigeon now with time in the bubble, walking this one forward, gets pocket picked by Chewy Stack. Chewy Stack going for the clear.
Yeah, a great pocket pick is, well, could they hit the mail? No, there's a goalie there. Do they get the 3? Yes, they do. Okay, that's what they needed. You know, a couple misses, not ideal, but that big 3 is a big deal, as they're only 2 points behind.
Yeah, getting, you know, when you're down by 5 points or you're down by 7 points, I don't know if it's just me personally, but mentally, it always feels good when you get the 3-point there first. Yeah, it's going to be Bite of 87 coming out of the tubes. That Green Pigeon sending it down low to Ryruff. Ryruff looking across to Time. Time looking for that reset, and Pigeon had to reach for that one, but he will get it. Sending it back across to Time. Time looking for Ryruff on the ceiling. Ryruff going back to Green Pigeon. He's going to come off the shield, juke around, and find that bottom pocket for another 2 points.
Wow. I mean, look at that gameplay. Look at that gameplay. Like, run it back, watch the replay, watch the VOD, clip it and ship it, because, I mean, they are just in control. And most importantly, they hit it the first time. I mean, much love to a Gen Z who got some great recoveries and got that big 3. I do mean it. But, I mean, you don't have time to execute 3 times or take 3 shots. You have time to shoot 1, and it needs to be good, it needs to be on target. And, well, it is! There we go, coming right back, making this a 1-point game. That's huge.
Yeah, absolutely. Apparently the name of the game is 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. But either way, Gen Z is coming back, only down by 1 now with about 3.5 minutes to go. Let's see how the Bite of 87 will answer. Can they hold on to this lead? It will be the Green Pigeon picking that one up. But no, the pocket pick from Chewy Stack. And Chewy Stack is going to send it in for 3 points, putting them up by 2.
Oh, this is a game. This is what I wanted to see. This is what I needed to see from Gen Z. You know what? I don't care what happens in round 3, honestly. But give us one. Give us a round 3 in Challenger Cup North America. Give us a fight to stay alive. And, well, I mean, 3 minutes. There's still lots of time to fight and lots of time not so much, as it is going to be Ryruff moving in looking for the cut. But the goalie's not stunned. But oh, maybe that was saved. Maybe not. Dunk meta, what can you say? Tie game.
Oh, Swag distracting the goalie, and one way or another, in the end, it worked. So now they will tie up this game 11-11 with about 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Prometheus coming out of the tubes for Gen Z, sending that to the trap area to Platypus. Platypus looking for that cross, and Klex will read the bounce and have that, sending it up to Chewy Stack. Chewy Stack looking to dump that one into the bubble, but it's going to bounce into the hands of Ryruff. Prometheus is there first, though, crossing that to Chewy Stack, and Chewy Stack putting in another 2 points, regaining that lead.
Wow. Okay. I mean, Gen Z, what's going on? I like it. I like it like that. I mean, man, they are feeling a hot, trading blows. But 87, of course, still has that advantage if they do win this round, and they do win this game. So Gen Z are still needing to extend that lead, and they certainly will try as Platypus reads that, sends it all the way through. The stack is there, juking away from the stuns, finds the pass across, yes, as Chewy is getting pressured from behind, but finds the cut, and finds the pass, and finds the goal, collects, oh my goodness, 4 points up, Gen Z.
I just want to talk about that play for just a second. There was a member of Bite of 87 coming in to cover that lane, and by Chewy Stack doing that one little juke on Boot, it made him come out of the lane before the pass was there and opened up that pass lane. Just absolutely beautiful. But yeah, it will be that Green Pigeon sending it up to Time, but that backstack is going to read the relay, getting it sent up to Platypus. Platypus down to Klex. Klex with the open lane, the open shot, the open 3. Gen Z is running away with this one now, up 18-11.
Okay, let's do some math. 3 goals is 18 seconds. 18 seconds times 3 is 10 seconds, roughly, for 87 to score 7 points. It's possible, but they very well may have done it, and more points are certainly not going to help, as that is going to go all the way low, all the way up, all the way off, and all the way in! Oh my goodness! Klex ices it, and we are going to a 3rd round. Wow, what an incredible turnaround from Gen Z.
Absolutely incredible. You can see that hype and momentum just going for them right now as they are running away with this game. So Fight of 87 now with another offensive joust. Green Pigeon going to immediately send that one up to Time, but Prometheus is there! Off the nugget, though. Who put that there? Going to bounce all the way to the Pac-Man. It'll be Platty picking this one up. 7 seconds to go. Up to Chewy Stack, and Chewy Stack puts it off the rim, off the head, something. Either way, it will not go in the goal, and Swag War is going to clear that one out to finish this round.
Wow, what a great finish to this one. I mean, this looks really familiar from the last game. Glean, what are your thoughts?
You know, it's a really, really interesting turnaround because it was such a close round for so long. And then I know the chat said it over here in the stream on this side. I knew you all in venues might be saying it. Chewy Stack came to play. We saw this happen in the Ace G2X game when Rosie came alive. Let me introduce you to Chewy Stack, who had a hand in 4 of the past 6 goals in the end of that round. He either assisted or shot the goals himself. Absolutely ridiculous. He's now at 13 points, 2 assists. He absolutely popped off in that round and did so much work for them, despite a rough start shooting and a couple of rough looks earlier on. But then, Gen Z just decided to start moving decided to start moving the passes so much better. I don't know what really they changed about it, but it almost feels like 87 is overforcing things sometimes, whereas Gen Z has figured out how to calm down, how to play with the pace that they want to play with, and they're finding these good passes, these good angles that they want to take, and then executing on them very, very well. And that's just been the name of the game. Of course, with 87 being iced to the last part of that second round, could be brutal coming into the third here with no momentum, but they gotta find some way to bring that mental back.
Yeah, they certainly do. And now, I mean, the pause came through. So for you folks thinking, man, I mean, 87 but needs to really pause, they did. I mean, Glean, how does that change the momentum, in your opinion, for Gen Z? I mean, does a 5-minute pause ice them, or are they ready to go?
They look like they're feeling it right now, but if you're Bite of 87, right, you're taking this time, you're saying, okay, what's making them tick so well? What's making them read our passes, read our plays? Why are they getting the picks that they're getting when they're stealing the disc from us? And what do we do to change that? And because of that dynamic, it's going to be interesting. I can't quite say, because both these teams seem to be pretty evenly matched until one runs away with it toward the end of the round versus another. But both these teams have had this interesting mental dynamic back and forth, trying to get that upper hand over one another. I can't quite say. I think I might favor I almost mixed the two teams together. I almost said Gen of 87, but Gen Z, I think, will come out stronger in the start of this third round. Do not be surprised if Bite of 87 makes a small comeback, if not to take the lead a little bit later on in the round.
All right, let's see. You heard it here first, Glean Fan Club. I want to hear you shout out, but it's going to be shouted out is a Gen Z who takes that neutral joust, but quickly turned around by 87.
Yeah, it's going to be Green Pigeon sending that one deep and low, but Prometheus is there to grab it, sending it up the field to A Platypus, barely getting that one off. Excuse me, Chewy Stack. And Klex looking for that cross to Platy. Not going to get it on the first try. Going to get the stun, though, so Prometheus is able to get there first. Prometheus looking for that reset to Chewy Stack, going across now to Klex. Klex looking for Platypus. Platypus driving in, but no, the steal from that Bite of 87 defense. They're not able to find the clear quite yet, though, bouncing off of Bowtie and into the hands of Klex. So Klex is going to have this one for Gen Z, looking across to Prometheus, who's going to just hang out on the ceiling for a second, slow this one down.
Yeah, I mean, certainly taking their time, taking their space, and Gen Z getting pressured, so we're going to find a pass across the bounce shot. Oh, no, the double ding! Oh, no, the double ding! You can't get more unfortunate than that. I mean, you can't necessarily say you missed it, but you missed it. That sucks, as it is going to get turned right back around as well. The clear will not quite be found, as that is bounced into that trap area where the disc usually gets stuck, as that is going to be bouncing a little bit long, and well, it turned around by 87, but quickly turned around on the floor. It's a race to it, but it will get picked up by Time. Time getting stunned, getting picked up now by Klex. Klex over to Chewy. Chewy diving in, but the save by Swag Wars. That's cleared out of the bubble.
A huge save there to keep that Gen Z momentum from coming into this round. So A Platypus now sending that one back to Chewy Stack. Chewy Stack looking for some options. Didn't see Swagwar coming at him, but Klex is going to grab that, send that across to Prometheus. Prometheus to a Platypus, but another big save from Time. Prometheus is able to grab it, though, but gets his pocket picked by that Green Pigeon. And Pigeon is going to wait for a second because all of his teammates got stunned out. And no, he's not going to get the clear off on time.
No
so
way.
Klex is going to take the long three,
way.
bouncing in from 30 meters out, starting this round off with a bang.
Wow, it certainly is. I mean, Glean, you called it, bud. Gen Z starting us off strong. Let's see if they can do it, because there is still many minutes left. There is still almost 8 of them. And, well, they need to play for every single second of it, because Bite of 87 certainly has a fierce bite as, well, they're feeling cold and they want to feel hot, but there's a stun coming through, and Gen Z will get the disc, finds the pass across. Maybe, no, it's an odd bounce, but they will get the recovery. Actually, they don't read that. That's unfortunate, as it is going to get sent all the way through mid, to mid, and now through mid, as it's going to bounce high and into the hands of 87. Yes, as it just flies by Gen Z, and 87 setting up on offense. Quick pass low, but Green Pigeon slowing it down.
Yeah, some beautiful work to get that up the field. A beautiful pass by Ryruff, but Green Pigeon is going to slow this one down despite being down, sending it across to Ryruff. Ryruff over to Swag. Swag to Time, and Time going to finish that one off. What a team play. Everybody was involved with that one, doing a full loop around the bubble before driving it in for the 2.
All right. I mean, here we go. As, well, both teams are on the board, but Gen Z still in the lead with one more, as they do come into the tubes with the joust advantage for the first time in this third round. Klex finding the quick pass to A Platypus, not quite finding another, though, as the reset comes through and Time slows it down.
Yeah, Time sending that one up to Swagwar now, going across to that Green Pigeon. That Green Pigeon going for the soft toss up to Ryruff. Ryruff going for the down low pass to Time. Time looking for that cut to Swagwar. And oh no, Platypus just barely not there in time for the game at least. And that 2-pointer will go in.
Yeah, unlucky, but hey, you win those, you lose those sometimes. As, well, 1 point up now. The score's flopped. The score's flipped. It's, 4-3, and, well, Gen Z still looking for another one as they decide to go for the right dribble, but unfortunately the dribble is no good. They do get the recovery, but quickly stolen. That's an open net. That's it. I mean, you hit those. Swagworst is cracked. Don't count them out. They're up by 4, 7-3.
Oh no, super unfortunate losing that disc on the joust advantage and then not seeing that stack coming up behind you. That's what red calls are there for, but it's all right. Gen Z still has plenty of time, only down by 5. So now it's going to be Prometheus QBing, sending that one across to A Platypus. Another scuffed pass, though, scooped up by Swagwar. Swagwar looking for the open net, and he's going to find another 3 points.
Man, I mean, Swagwar is just on fire. And Glean, yes, sir, you did call it. I mean, an early lead from Gen Z, even if very brief. And the Bite of 87 came back with a heck of a chomp, as now they're up by 7. But this game's not over just quite yet. Who knows how it will end? I mean, this is how we saw round 2, very much so. Well, it's going to be controlled by Time. Off the top is going to be Swag. Swag looking for a long shot. No way, Swag. Swag.
No way.
Swag. Oh, that was so close, but yet so far as that is going to be just about clear. Yes, by Gen Z, and let's see if they can get some more points on the board.
Oh no, a bounce that nobody was able to read, but it looks like it's going to be Platypus there first, sending it across to Chewy Stack. Chewy Stack looking for Platypus, but no, a little disconnect on that pass. Platy will come away with it in the end, though, looking for the shot, but Time said no. What a save there, sending it out of the bubble, but it looks like Prometheus is going to be there first, so Gen Z will keep the possession. Just kind of drifting around off the trap area, looking for that cross to Klex. He'll find it. Klex going over to Platy, but no, it's going to bounce around into the hands of Swagwar. Swagwar's going to find the clear.
Yeah, finding the clear all the way downfield now. And, well, all the way down back into the hands of Gen Z as Klex is looking for one more. They do find it off the top, off the bottom, off the side, and, well, unfortunately, finally into the hands, but a long three. It took too long as Time is certainly ticking and certainly reading as it is going to be cleared right back, all the way back. But another bounce unfavorable for the team that was trying to attack, as that is going to get sent through and sent back into the hands of Klex.
Yeah, and Klex is going to send that one up to Platypus. Platypus looking for that floor bounce. Prometheus driving in now with the one-on-one. He's going to find that bottom pocket and cut that lead down to only 5.
Yeah, only 5, and, well, let's see. Let's see. I mean, 5 points, 3 minutes. Anything can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything can happen. And we saw them come back in that last round, so they certainly can do it again if they do it right. And that's the start of it right there. I told you, you're down by 5. That three-pointer is the most important one, and they're going to put it in immediately, cutting the lead down to only 2 with about 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
Look, the casino man, the casino man has entered the building. You know, it's Mr. Chewy Stack. What did Glean say? He's here to play in round 2. Well, he's here in round 3 as well for some, some echo action as it is going to get turned around. And Chewy Stack again has the disc, finding that pass, finding that dime, 2-on-1, and just like that, it's a tie game. 10-all, 2:20 on the clock.
Weren't they down by 7
yes.
Like a minute ago?
Yes.
A minute. Absolutely insane. Gen Z getting it done. Chewy Stack most definitely getting it done. And I'm shook right now because technically Chewy Stack is the sub and he's hard carrying. But now it will be Green Pigeon looking to send that one to Tunnel, but an unfortunate bounce means it is still going loose. Time will get a hand on it, but an unfortunate bounce sending it back to Green Pigeon. Green Pigeon up to Ryruff, and Ryruff is going to maybe kill that momentum temporarily with a 3.487.
Yeah, maybe. I just did the math. It was 56 seconds, so less than a minute, 7 points. But you know what? It only took another 30 seconds, and Ryruff got a 3, and that's certainly a thorn that you didn't want to see if you wanted Gen Z to come through. But hey, there's still time. Red's still in control of blue. 1:30 on the clock now, but time is ticking, and the winner of this round wins this game, stays in the upper bracket, and stays fighting with 2 lives for a Challenger Cup spot. Master Tier spot. As 1 point up, 2 more on the board for Platypus.
This is just absolutely nutty right now. Only down by 1 and about 1:05 to go. This is about to be one of the most insane minutes of Echo we're ever going to see. So now it will be the bite of 87 coming out of the tubes. The Green Pigeon picking that one up, sending it down low to Ryruff, and the steal coming through from Prometheus. He's going to send that one high, but no, the bad bounce right back into the hands of Pigeon. Pigeon looking for time, finds him. Pigeon over to Swag. The open goal is going to be punished. 16-12, and I don't know if they've got time.
They do.
They do. That is one.
They do have time. They do have time. They just need to score 1 goal in 10 seconds. They need to score 2 goals in a total of 14 seconds. So good luck. It's gonna get sent all the way downfield. Can the stack get back? No. And that's really it. Unfortunate, but I mean, man, a super, super great game from the Bite of 87. A super duper great game from Gen Z. I mean, he didn't pull quite this one out just yet, but maybe looking for 1 more goal for posterity. But it is going to bounce high and back into the hands of Bite of 87, and Swag gets the clear. Swag, he hits those. No, he doesn't hit those this time. Oh man, I mean, G. Good game, good game, good game, good game, good game. That was insane. Glean, what did you think?
Yeah. No thoughts. Just we saw some phenomenal gameplay from both these teams. Swag War. I'm pretty sure Swag War turned to Chewy during the middle of that game and just straight up asked if he wanted to play the carry game and said, let me one up you, basically. And then took it upon himself to then go and play out of his mind because he had a couple of amazing threes. He had some great steals. He was all over the place in this round 3. Chewy Stack making a return for round 2 to try and carry and help Gen Z out. But quite honestly, all the players on both teams were playing so well. They had these great passes. They had these great stacks. Nothing really went wrong. There were a couple of instances where, maybe there was a missed pass and a little bit of miscommunication, but we saw down the stretch these teams settled into their rhythms, settled into their plays and their ideas. So it worked out really well for them. And quite honestly, I'd love to see both these teams match up once again in the Master Tier. They're certainly showing that kind of capability, and I came into this Challenger Cup with certain expectations of what teams would win. I'm not so sure anymore of those expectations with how a lot of these teams have been playing, as I've seen during these past couple of games. It's certainly a great series here tonight.
Yeah, it certainly has been. I mean, so many fun matchups and so many exciting players kind of breaking back into the main roster spots in Season 5. And I mean, that's certainly been a time. So will be Gen Z moving on to relegation against the winner between G2X and AE tomorrow, which will be our first game of the day there on Channel 2. On Channel 1, Ace is going to face against the winner of Hexlink Apples against Havoc Nightmares. And then in the upper bracket, moving forward, and the winner of this match will be guaranteed a spot, will be clinching a spot in the Master Tier for Cycle 2. It's either going to be the Bite of 87 or Click, who did beat Ace in 2 rounds. So many interesting storylines and many interesting players across the board here. But I mean, Saika, it's been a crazy day of matches, so many more tomorrow. Any final thoughts?
I want to see that match again. I'm thinking in my head, I'm realizing now that the bracket won't allow for it because we won't play the bracket reset game or the second place game. But man, I would love to see that again. And if Gen Z plays like that in that bottom bracket, this loss might not even matter.
Yeah, it's certainly possible. I mean, every single game is so close. And we'll still have one game remaining there on Channel 3, and we'll try to do a raid here in just a second. But it's G2X against AE, currently paused with 5 minutes left in round 2. G2X won round 1. And, round 2 is tied 4-4. So many exciting games, so much more action. Of course, on Sunday for EU and NA, we have our first ever Elite Cup. Psychaotic will be there, Glean will be there, Newton Dad will be there. I won't be there, but these people are so cool. Come hang out with them. They're going to do some amazing casting there for our Master Tier. The top 8 teams get some top 8 prizes if they win. So, hey, check it out. Definitely support the Master Division and see what happens. But, of course, huge shout out to all of our sponsors: HyperX, Asterion Products, Arma, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, Fixed Gaming, VR Cover, VRware.net, Border Foods, and Viridis Media. Huge shout out to IgniteVR.gg and the Spark application for providing all of our stream statistics. And most importantly, seriously, shout out to the viewers all over on venues, over on Twitch, over on Facebook, over on YouTube. Without you, without the community, none of this would even be possible. And of course, most importantly, shout out to our amazing moderators and governors and board members who run this league behind the scenes, who make it all happen and all tick so that we can just smile, laugh, and say some commentary on this crazy game called Echo VR. That's a huge shout out to everyone involved within the community. Huge shout out to you. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. for EU, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UTC, and 10 a.m. Pacific. So make sure you tune in then. It's absolutely been a pleasure. I'm the one you see. Next to me is Psychaotic on the sidelines with his big brain. It's Glean. And of course, the machine, Newton Dad, on the cams. When we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.